Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin, and recently we've been working on our 1943 KSSC air cleaner. We spent quite a bit of time working on this baffle piece right here. I think like the last 4 episodes were just on making this fit inside an oil bath bowl, which it fits really nice now. I'm really happy about that. But before we go ahead any further on finishing up this baffle, I want to make sure it fits on an air cleaner body, which right now it doesn't quite fit. We do have to work on cleaning up the air cleaner quite a bit. There's a lot of rust and grit and stuff on here, and when I was taking everything apart, I had to get screwdrivers pried in here to actually get the bolt off this thing because it was rusted on so hard. So I think we need to do a little bit of straightening, a little bit of cleaning, and see if we can't get this to fit on here. So the first thing I think I want to do is remove all the steel mesh from the inside of this thing. I have all new stuff to go in, and I'm kind of curious what the inside of this looks like. So let's just go ahead and see if we can't pull this out. Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice stuff. Whew. Whew. There's a lot of garbage in there. Oh my. Look at all that. I gotta say though, from what I can tell, the inside of that looks pretty clean now that I got that all out. A little bit of wire brushing in there, and I think this thing's gonna be good to go. So my next step now is I want to try to take out some of these dents that I have in here. They're not too deep, nothing's creased. I'm hoping the metal didn't stretch too much and I can get it pretty close back to 100% round. I'm not exactly 100% sure I'm going to do it. Ideally, I'd like to take, you know, like a hammer and a dolly and just kind of tap, but, you know, this way around. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get in there to do that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little piece of metal here, I'm gonna round it out, and then maybe I can just take this on the edge of the table, support it, and just kind of come in here and tap that down with a hammer like this, just really gently, and I'm hoping I can get that straightened out. So I'm gonna head over to the grinder, round that off a little bit, see if it works. All right, so I got my little metal piece here rounded off, and I got a little piece of 1/4 inch flat stock just as kind of a backing plate. And I'll just kind of turn this a little bit and kind of keep tapping. Hopefully I can get this to straighten out. Well, I've been pounding on this thing for about an hour now. I got a fair amount straightened out. Like this thinner part here on the end is straightened out. The outside is cleaned up. I think we're ready to try to start fitting the bowl. The thing is still, the air cleaner is still pretty dented up, and the issue I'm running into is I got this pipe on the inside here that doesn't come out, and I can't get any tools or anything in there to hit on it straight. So every time I get something on there and I hit it, it just kind of bounces off and it really doesn't pound the dent back out. I'm not sure how I'm going to remedy that, but that'll be a problem for later because I think we're straight enough now to fit this thing, and it's really, really close. I think my issue might be that where I have my cuts and welds is just raised and it just is keeping it from sliding on. So let's throw a tool up in the bench vise here, start grinding this up. So I've been sanding away on this for a little while now, and I got it smoothed out pretty good. It's still got little ridges, but way better than it was. The issue I'm running into now is I don't want to go too thin on this and start sanding through because this isn't very thick to begin with. But I am able to get this thing started on the air cleaner now. It's not easy, but I can get it started on there. It does not go all the way down. The bowl still fits over it. The thing is, the bowl, the baffle, and the air cleaner have such tight tolerances that this thing needs to be like exactly perfect. And the way I'm looking at it now, this piece fits just a little bit loose in the bowl, and the bowl fits just a little bit more loose on the air cleaner. So this thing needs to be just perfect, and I'm starting to think that it might be just a little bit too small. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to start over or if I can keep kind of just sanding away on this a little bit. It's going to get really thin, but maybe it'll actually still fit. But like I said, trying to get this on with the bowl full of oil, I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to sit and think about this and come up with another plan. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this video. I was hoping to get a lot more done and a lot further in the baffle, but I just ran out of time and I wanted to get this video out. So we're going to have to do more in this next time. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.